Study Session 3, Group Development. Introduction. We will discuss the stages in group development. These stages are forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. Learning outcomes. When you have studied this session, you should be able to outline the stages in group development. Stages of group development. Once an individual has joined a group, a process of adjustment takes place. The individual assimilates into the group, making whatever changes are necessary to fit in. At the same time, the group accommodates the newcomer, making whatever changes are necessary to include that individual. Socialization of new members into a group often relies heavily on the relationship between newcomers and established members. Newcomers model their behavior on what the old-timers do. Old-timers may hold explicit training sessions for newcomers. Acting as mentors, old-timers may also develop close personal relationships with newcomers to help them succeed in the group. Having a mentor is useful to anyone joining a group, but may be especially helpful to those, such as women and people of color, who are joining groups for which they were previously excluded. The socialization of group members is one way in which groups develop and maintain themselves. Group development may proceed through several stages. Group members first evaluate each other and the group at large. Thereafter, their commitment to the group increases. However, individuals may begin to diverge from the group and the group may try to socialize them. If the socialization process is unsuccessful, these individuals may exit the group or the group may dissolve. Generally, groups go through 5 stages, each with different process issues that members have to deal with. These stages are forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. Forming. Group process at this stage is about explaining and resolving the very fundamental parameters of the group's existence. Members try to orient themselves to the group. They often act in polite, exploratory ways with each other. Storming. Group process in this stage may involve a degree of conflict. Members try to influence the group so that it best fits their own needs. They become more assertive about the group's direction and what roles they would like to play in the group. A great deal of conflict and hostility may arise, along with feelings of excitement about what might be achieved. Norming. Members in this period develop a more positive orientation to the task and each other. Members try to reconcile the conflict that emerged during storming and develop a common sense of purpose and perspective. They establish norms and roles and begin to feel more commitment to the group. Performing. At this stage, process issues are about achieving group goals. Divisions of labor emerge as members take on more specific functions. Members try to perform their individual tasks and maximize the group's performance. They operate within their roles in the group and try to resolve problems to allow them to achieve their shared goals. Adjourning. Members disengage from the group, distancing themselves from the other members and reducing their activities within the group. This may occur if members believe that the benefit of staying in the group no longer outweigh the cost. While this model is useful in describing developmental processes, there are instances when groups do not strictly adhere to the exact sequence. Additionally, the storming stage may decrease but not fully dissipate and continue across other stages. Summary. In this study session, we discussed the stages in group development which focus on socialization. These stages are forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. End of study session 3. Thank you for listening.